Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back from the YouTube video. This time we're going to try to get 12 wins in this Grand Challenge. I'm currently 8-0 right now. I haven't done a Grand Challenge video in a while, so I decided to do one on this new Mega Knight Royal Hog deck. I saw a couple people in the top 100 with it on ladder. I think there was even one person who was #1 in the world with it. I believe that was like 3 or 4 days ago, I want to say. So you have Zappies and Flying Machine to bait out your opponent's, spells. Lots of people are using Fireball in this meta. Ghost is a really good card. It kind of pairs with the, the Zappies and the Royal Hogs really well. The Mega Knight kind of tanks for everything. It's nice to have that splash. And then you have Poison in the deck. Why Poison and not Fireball? Well, you already have the Mega Knight, which does a lot of splash damage, and Poison allows you to beat Graveyard easier, as well as if you play against Golem, Golem Night Witch. It's very nice to have the Poison. Golem's actually a little bit more popular in the meta, so it kind of makes sense to have Poison in this deck. And Zap is good in this deck because there isn't too much log bait in this current meta, and I feel like Zap is really good if you play against an Inferno Drag deck or Bats, because Bats are really popular in this meta after the buff they got. So before we get in the first game, if you guys want to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS. You can use it in any Supercell game. Helps support me, helps support the channel, and I really appreciate all you guys who do use my code. It means a lot. So let's go ahead and get into the first game. 8-0 right now, and I also want to say, ooh, we found that game really quick. You actually, typically when you're at like, when you get farther in Grand Challenge, it can sometimes take even like 5 minutes to find a game, especially at 10 and 11 wins. But anyway, I was just going to say, tomorrow, actually, I'm leaving to go on a trip with my, my dad and brothers. We're going to go visit my grandma, and I'll probably be gone 5 or 6 days. So what I'm planning on doing is pre-recording a couple videos. But what I'm also thinking of doing is while I'm there, if I have time, I might win like a Grand Challenge or play some like ladder, and what I might do is just do a full screen video, like a Yersin or Lemon Tree style type of video, because when I did that one time, I did it, I believe, in a global tournament. A lot of people liked that video. In fact, I think just as much as like my regular videos, a lot of people liked it. So I think I'm gonna do that. I see there being like no reason not to. Anyway, let's get into the game here. This guy's using, looks like this could be, I don't know, maybe it's like Mega Knight or something, like, Mega Knight bait of some sort. He's got, yeah, so far pretty, like, interesting deck. I mean, we see the Firecracker, we see, the Goblin Gang, Wall Breakers. It's a bait deck of some sort. What's interesting, though, is how aggressive he's been playing so far this match. We've gotten a good chunk of damage so far because we kind of counter-pushed off of what he's done, but yeah, he's, as I said, been playing this very aggressively, so I'm curious to see if that's going to end up, like, paying off for him, or it's going to end up costing him the game. If he splits Wall Breakers, we're going to go for a Flying Machine to take those out, but if he ends up playing them both in the same lane, we're probably just going to go for a Royal Ghost. For now, though, I think I'm just going to go ahead and cycle my Flying Machine and see what he wants to do from there. Okay, there's the Wall Breaker, so we're going to go ahead and play our Ghost. He's just going to E-Wiz. Okay, let's roll Hogs. I'm pretty sure he's got Mega Knight. I just feel like he does with this type of deck. Yeah, Mega Knight's going to come down. Makes perfect sense, in my opinion. We're going to get Zappies here to take care of the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Then we're going to try to Fisherman that away. And then we're just going to go for our own Mega Knight on top of his. Really nice and easy defense there. He's going to try to get a little aggressive with the Firecracker, so we're going to take that out with a Flying Machine. I'm going to play my Royal Hogs in the opposite lane, knowing that we have a Mega Knight down in the left lane. It's already going to apply enough pressure. Maybe not the best poison, actually. It's not that bad. It was a good poison. Wall Breakers do connect, though. We still got a good lead in both lanes. Dual lane pressure as well. Good value poison here. Yeah, really good stuff so far. We'll just go ahead and split our Zappies to defend both lanes. I'm going to go for a Fisherman. Really got to watch out because both those Wall Breakers are going to connect, yeah. Wall Breaker damage is really adding up for him. Oh my gosh, so we are going to win that first game. I thought that was much closer than it had to be. He was so aggressive throughout that match. Like, that was actually crazy. I think he was overly aggressive in a couple situations, but, you know, we managed to defend. Like I said, that was really close. Every single time he played wall breakers and double elixir, I think they, like, always connected, so that's why that game ended up being so close, but everything else was easy for us to stop, like his mini P.E.K.K.A.s, his, you know, spam cards gave us a lot of poison value as well. But anyways, I'll see you guys when we're in the next game. It's looking like it's taking a lot, longer to find this match. There we go. Finally found our next game. It actually took, I would say, about 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes. Not like too bad, but definitely took a while. We'll go ahead and zap his skeletons. Ooh, his clan name says believe in Expo when we see skeletons and archers, so it's definitely making me think that it's going to be Expo. You know, we'll see how this plays out. I mean, Flying Machine's very annoying for the Expo player, but at the same time, you know, Tesla and Fireball, it's going to be pretty hard for us to break through. Mega Knight's also a good tank, so I think this could go either way. I'm not really sure how this is going to, yeah, play out. I mean, you know, it's also another thing to take into kind of consideration is the Expo ended up getting, you know, a slight nerf, which could make things a little easier for us. I'm going to go Royal Hogs because his Fire Spirits were out of rotation, and he just went for Fireball on the Flying Machine, so the timing ended up being perfect. We're going to get a little bit of chip damage, nothing crazy, but it's going to end up putting us in the lead slightly. So, I guess I'm just going to Fisherman. I don't really know what else to do. You know, cycle something because we're full of elixir, but I think in this matchup in single, we can just kind of be passive. We don't need to do anything crazy. I am going to Mega Knight this Expo. I think it's going to be a pretty good play. Really bad Knight on his part. He ended up getting that down really late, so I'm actually going to go ahead and Ghost. And hope we can get some damage right now. I'm going to Flying Machine this Knight. I could have gone for Prediction Zap on the Fire Spirits, but I didn't know where he was going to play them. He could have played them behind the Ghost, to the side, to the left, to the right of the... Like, I didn't know where he was going to play it, so I can't really predict a Zap on Fire Spirits. It's pretty hard to do, because he could play them anywhere. But, anyway. Let's just go for Royal Hogs. His Fire Spirits are out of cycle. He's going to probably Tesla them. Yep, Tesla does come down. We'll go ahead and cycle our Fisherman. And if he does go for an Expo, we're this time going to go for a lower Mega Knight, because I feel like if I go for a high Mega Knight again, it might be too predictable, because I had just done that before. So we'll see what he does here. I'm going to go for a Poison. We're hitting the Knight as well as the Expo, getting some pretty good value here. If I need to, I'll follow up with... Let's actually zap the Skeletons. Try to get the Fisherman to the tower. Unfortunately, we don't, but good defense on the Expo. Are we going to get the Mega Knight down in time? Yeah, we do. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, very nice poison. Very, very nice poison value. I don't think I could have gotten a better poison than that, to be honest. Okay. Now we're free to play our Flying Machine because his Fireball's out of cycle. Okay. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but we still got a lead, so I'm not too worried yet. Let's go ahead and cycle our Ghost. We can play 2 Zappies in the left lane, where we have more hit points. Okay, we're going to go for a Mega Knight at the bridge. And I kind of want to poison all of this. We're going to get some really good value out of this poison. Let's go ahead and split our Royal Hogs. I'm going to go for a Ghost. We're going to be keeping the pressure up as much as we possibly can here. He's probably going to just Knight. Oh, wow. He let the Ghost connect. He probably didn't have a Knight in cycle. We can just go for a Mega Knight. I guess... Oh, wow, he let the Flying Machine lock on. Yeah, he's not playing this perfectly for sure, but it's definitely hard for him to defend, to be fair, because we have a lot of spam cards, and there's so many different things he has to Fireball. Although he does have the Fire Spirit, so I feel like it's not a horrible matchup for him, but the Flying Machine is definitely annoying in the Mega Knight. I'll give him that. We're going to go for a Flying Machine here. I might poison if he goes for like, oh, flying machine locks on, so we don't even need a poison. We can just go for royal hogs. And let's just play it safe. I mean, there's no reason to rush this match. I mean, we pretty much already won. So there's no need to be like overly aggressive. I guess we can just poison his expo. We'll go for zappies. And yeah, it's going to be GG. Nice win there. So that's going to put us at 10-0 in this Grand Challenge. We only need 2 more wins. Hopefully we can end up getting the 12-0. That would be really solid. If we do get 12-0, I might show one replay if we end up, you know, getting 4 wins pretty quickly without any losses. I could, yeah, have time to show like a replay of maybe like one of the most difficult matchups I could find in my battle log of previous battles in this Grand Challenge. But let's go ahead and search for the next game, and I'll just edit out the time because it's probably going to take a while like it did for the last one. Alright guys, so we found our next game. It's not going to, or it didn't take as long to find as the one before. It only took about 10 minutes. Or 10 seconds. Why did I just say 10 minutes? I meant to say 10 seconds. 10 minutes would have been a really long time. Anyway. He's going to go for an Ice Golem and an Ice Spirit. Musketeer, it's looking like 2.6. We're going to poison the Ice Golem and the Musketeer. Have Fisherman ready if he goes in for a Hog. This matchup is I don't know. He's got Fireball and Cannon, a very fast cycle. We'll see. I'm just going to cycle my Mega Knight in the back. If he goes for... Oh, wow. Oh, we got the King Tower activated off of the Ice Golem. What the heck? That's actually crazy. I'm going to go Royal Hogs. I don't want him to get the King Tower activated off of the Mega Knight, so I want to apply as much pressure as I possibly can. Unfortunately, though, I think he is going to get the King activated. No, yeah, there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. Pretty much absolutely nothing. So we're just going to have to, unfortunately, deal with the King Tower being activated. He, to be fair, though, has to... Oh, the Hog still got a hit. Yeah, this is tough. Like, I was a little skeptical of, like, what this matchup was, like, going into it. But, yeah, I honestly think this is really tough because he's got a really fast cycle. He's got Fireball. And even though we have Mega Knight and Fisherman, 2 decent counters to his Hog Rider, I feel like because his cycle's faster and also because he's got the Cannon, which is like a straight up counter, a hard counter to like any ground wing condition, it's going to definitely give us a little bit of trouble. Guess we're just going to poison this Musketeer. Go Royal Hogs in the opposite lane. We can still win. If he like messes up on defense, we can obviously win this game still. So nice Fisherman there. Bad Ice Golem on his end, so the Mega Knight's actually going to end up getting 2 hits. So that was a pretty big mistake he made right there. So that's what I was saying, like if he ends up making mistakes, we could of course break through. So he's probably not going to Hog, you know, considering we got a Mega Knight down right now. I'm going to go ahead and Flying Machine. This might bait out a Fireball. Yes, it does. We're going to go for Royal Hogs right now, because his Fireball's out of rotation. Let's go for a Fisherman, and then I guess we can Ghost the Hog again. Hopefully it doesn't get a hit. Royal Hogs get a little bit of chip damage. Very, very nice. So we just got to keep doing what we're doing. Maybe we'll be able to take the lead. I think we're doing a really good job of pressuring him right now. I'm going to go ahead and Poison. Ooh, we get 1 Royal Ghost hit. That's going to be pretty helpful. Okay. I didn't like that Cannon. He played that right into the Poison. Fireball comes down. No Cannon in cycle. Yeah, guys, I think he might have just messed up. Alright. Go for a Poison on his Musk. Royal Hogs break through, nice, get some damage. Okay. Zap the cannon. And that should be, yeah, that is poison range. That's going to be GG, so nice win there against 2.6. Yeah, very unsure, like, of what that matchup actually is. I don't think he played it perfectly, though. Like, he definitely didn't play that as well as, like, Oyasu or, you know, Yursen. But regardless, he played it quite well, but we managed to overwhelm him in double and triple elixir. Both of us had the King Tower activated, which helped us both a lot, which prolonged that match and ended up being really long. So we're 11-0 right now. All we need to do is win one more game. Hopefully we can get the clean 12-0, and if we end up getting it, I'll probably just show a replay versus... Ooh, you know what, guys? You know what I'm going to show you? If I end up winning this next game getting 12-0, I'm going to show you this replay where I actually won a match against Logbait, and I'm not going to spoil it, but it was really, really close. I don't want to spoil the ending, though. Alright, I'll see you guys when the next game is taking a really long time to find the match. Oh my gosh, guys, finally we found potentially our last game. It took me, I was searching, and I'm not even kidding, probably for like 15 minutes. That's one of the longest times that I've ever searched at 11 wins in a Grand Challenge. There's been several times where I've had to search like 8 minutes or 10, but 15 is, I don't know, that's a really long time. So let's really try to win this, because I had to search for such a long time. It would be a shame if we end up losing now and have to find another game, you know, which who knows is going to take how long. We'll go for a flying machine. He's just using Golem, I think. So I'm actually going to be really aggressive, because I think against Golem you want to be aggressive because it forces them to use like ground cards, and it's just overall, I think, annoying for them to have to defend your Mega Knights. So really nice poison there. It's going to clean up the Night Witch as well as the, you know, remainder of that Lumberjack. I think this matchup isn't too bad because we have the Fisherman, and like I said, poison is really nice to have for the Night Witch, which is why I prefer having it instead of Fireball, because Golem's more popular in this meta than in the last meta because of the Barbarian Hut nerf, of course. So I'm going to go for a Royal Ghost, and we'll see what he wants to do. He's just going to bar barrel. Let's go ahead and zap. It's going to get the ghost on top of the tower. He's just going to take some damage. 3 hits. That's pretty surprising. He's going to go Baby Dragon. I guess I'm just going to Fly Machine. Things are looking really good for us, though. Okay. I think we're going to go for a Royal Hog and Poison Push. Is he going to get the Golem down? No, he's going to go for a Tornado, so he's playing this very, very defensively. He has yet to play a Golem. So things are honestly looking very good for us. 50 seconds left, and he has not played a single Golem yet. There's the first Golem of the match. We should ideally be able to defend this without too much trouble. We're just going to set up for defense here. I'm going to go ahead and play my Fisherman. We're going to get a nice poison, finishing off the Night Witch and anything he might play behind the Golem as well. So 356 HP remains on his tower, guys. I think we're going to get it. I'm actually really happy that we're going to win this Grand Challenge right here without having to play another game. He's even going to give up. Let's go. 15 minutes of searching, but, you know, it paid off. You know, I think I've heard this saying before, good things take time, and, you know, we got a 12-0. It took some time, took some waiting, you know, in between the match. 15 minutes to find this game, absolutely insane. Going to be editing out the search times like crazy. But anyway, really glad to get that 12-0 there. Let's go ahead and open up this chest. All I need are Electro Spirits and the Electro Giant, so hopefully we end up getting one or the other of those, or ideally both. And nope, we're not going to... Ooh, we get the Electro Giant, but we don't get the Electro Spirit. So let's end this video off with a replay. Let's go over this one. We're going to speed it up 2 times in single, and then in double elixir time to slow it down. Really, really close game, and as I said, there's not much Logbait in the meta, but even if you do play against Logbait, you can still end up beating it, even though you don't have a Bar Barrel or a Log. But yeah, guys, crazy ending. I'm not going to spoil how close it was, but it was a close game. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this deck. I think it's a, you know, it's a really good deck. I think it's not like OP or broken. I think it's just one of those decks that's like pretty consistent. It doesn't really hard counter anything, but at the same time, it doesn't have many hard counters, if that makes sense. So, you know, you're gonna see here, not the best start to this game. I took quite a lot of damage, and it's pretty hard to defend his Goblin Barrels. I mean, like I said, with us having a zap, we can't fully stop it really ever, unless I time the Mega Knight perfectly on the Goblin Barrel, which is really hard to do. Ewiz I'm able to time on the Goblin Barrel perfectly almost every time. I think it's easier to do when you have a bit more of like a time frame that you're like allowed to, you know, kind of like leeway that you have to play it. But the Mega Knight, I think you need to be more exact, and it's honestly really hard to time every single time perfectly. So pretty much he's going to get damage from the Goblin Barrel every single time. I believe right here I go for a Mega Knight though. No, I actually go for a Royal Ghost. Interesting. I don't know why I didn't go for a Mega Knight in that situation. I guess it's because I wanted to save some Elixir, but, you know, it didn't really matter too much anyway because, you know, I still ended up winning. And me saying I won isn't really spoiling anything because I did get 12-0 in the Grand Challenge, so it's not like I'm spoiling anything. Anyway, he's going to rocket this Flying Machine, I think. Makes perfect sense. We're in double Elixir. Flying Machine's very annoying, but that means I'm going to pressure with Royal Hogs. And I think this is where, yeah, I go for a Poison on top of his Goblin Gang. And guys, look at how close this gets. He doesn't have enough Elixir to play the Knight because he went for the Rocket. And guys, just watch this. This was a crazy ending. So he goes for a Goblin Barrel right here. I go for the zappies, trying to predict it. I'm trying to cycle back to Poison as quick as I can. Goblin Barrel comes down. I go for the zap. Rocket comes down, and look at this, guys. I know you're thinking, like, log, like, that finishes off the game, right? Doesn't it? 1 HP. You know, remember the Surgical Goblin versus Morton match? Man, only imagine how bad that felt. And this is just a Grand Challenge, but this guy still probably felt really pissed after that match. But anyway, that's gonna be it for the video. I thought that was a good way to end it. So make sure to like the video. Make sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And I'm planning on pre-recording 2 videos and, you know, maybe doing just a gameplay, like full screen video, like from that I do of a screen recording from my phone when I'm visiting my grandma. I'll be gone 5 or 6 days. You know, hope you guys had a good Christmas. If you guys celebrated, and New Year's is coming up. So hope you guys, you know, just enjoy the holidays, time off school, work, whatever. Thanks again. Until next time.